This giant bird looks like it walked straight out of the dinosaur age, and when it gets excited, it inflates a giant red balloon on its neck. Meet the Jabiru, one of the biggest and most impressive flying birds in the Americas. It's a true giant of the wetlands. And while its prehistoric looks and massive beak are incredible, its most surprising feature is that colorful neck pouch. I'm going to show you exactly what that pouch is for, how they build their gigantic treetop homes, and reveal the secrets behind their lifelong love stories. First, let's just talk about the sheer size of this thing. The Jabiru can stand up to 1.5 meters, or almost 5 feet, tall. That's taller than a lot of people. And its wingspan can stretch to nearly 9 feet across. It is a seriously big bird, and its main tool is that massive beak. It can be up to p inches long. It's thick, black, sharp, and it curves up just a tiny bit at the end. This beak isn't for gently probing in the mud. It is a powerful fishing spear. A Jabiru will stand perfectly still in shallow water or wade very slowly. And when it sees its prey, like a fish, an eel, a snake, or even a small caiman, it strikes with lightning speed, stabbing and grabbing its meal. Now, for that red balloon. Normally, the Jabiru's head and neck are bare and black, but underneath its throat, it has what's called a gular sac. Most of the time, this pouch is deflated and you can barely see it. But when the bird gets excited, agitated, or especially when it's trying to impress a mate, it can pump this sac full of air. When it inflates, it turns a stunning, bright scarlet red. It's a very clear visual signal to other Jabirus, saying, "Hey, look at me," or "This is my territory, back off." A bird this huge needs an equally huge and safe place to raise its family, high away from predators like jaguars that might be prowling on the ground. So how do they build a nest that's big enough and strong enough to hold a family of giants? They don't build nests. They build treetop mansions. Jabirus construct some of the biggest nests in the entire bird world. They'll find the tallest, most isolated tree they can and build a massive platform of giant sticks near the top. These nests can be over 6 feet wide and 6 feet deep. They are absolute units. And they are permanent homes. The same pair of Jabirus will come back to the same nest every single year for their entire lives, each time adding a new layer of sticks and making it bigger and bigger. These nests are so huge and safe that sometimes smaller birds, like parakeets or wrens, will build their own little nests right into the sides of the Jabiru's giant one, kind of like renting a safe apartment. And the family that lives in this giant home is incredibly dedicated. Jabirus are monogamous. They find a partner and they stick with that partner for life. Both the mom and the dad work together to build the nest, to take turns incubating the 2 to 4 eggs, and to hunt for food to bring back to their chicks. But the most incredible moment to see is when a pair greets each other at the nest. They don't have a beautiful song. Instead, they perform a loud, dramatic ceremony. They will both throw their heads all the way back, so their beaks are pointing to the sky, and then they'll rapidly clap their beaks together. This makes a loud, rattling, clattering sound that can be heard from far away. And while they're doing this, they'll often inflate those red neck pouches. It's a loud, very visual, and surprisingly intimate display that reinforces the powerful bond that these two giant birds share. So, the Jabiru is a true giant of the Americas. It's a prehistoric-looking bird with a massive spear for a beak. It shows its emotions with a bright red inflatable neck balloon. And it lives with its lifelong partner in a giant treetop mansion, celebrating their love with a noisy, bill-clattering ceremony. If you want to meet more of the world's most impressive giant birds, make sure you subscribe.